And we are live here at the 2023 Greater Houston Area Girls Basketball Association All-Star Game. We're at St. Thomas University, where we'll see some outstanding basketball from our outstanding players considered our All-Stars here in the Greater Houston area. Before we do get into gameplay, we will have pre-game introductions coming here shortly at 1:30, so don't go anywhere. Have an introduction to your All-Stars.
Download our app or visit our website to access these offers.
Get moving in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet, like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance. Honda, the 2022 Kelly Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value Brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.9% APR in 2023 Honda CR-V Hybrid or 2023 Accord Hybrid.
For more details, contact your Greater Houston Honda dealer.
See dealer for financing details based on 2022 brand inventories from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
What's up, Zay? Drop out, Zay. Yeah. Silence is the first day. Allow me to lead the way.
Attention, now please have the blue team, parents, escorts, coaches, to get with your player on the baseline, please. Blue team, escorts, coaches, get with your player. Thank you. White team 2, sorry y'all. White team, escorts and coaches, please get with your players on the baseline. Thank you.
go ahead and get started with today's event. Welcome to the 2023 Houston Area All-Star Game. You'll give these ladies a big, big round of applause. I just got a few introductions to make before we get started with the main attraction, these players and their talents. First, I'd like to thank St. Thomas University, Peter Hergen, and members of the women's basketball team helping with Run the Clock and the music. Step forward to get your applause for me. Nia, member of the basketball team, and then Pete is somewhere around here. Where is he? Oh, he's walking out the door. Today's MC for the event, Leanna Davis from Cy Ridge. You'll stand up. She's behind this backdrop here. You'll hear her for the next hour and a half or so, cutting it off on the mic. Our officials, Al Burgess from Fort Bend chapter, Daryl Williams from the Houston chapter, and Ruben Romero from the KU Riceville chapter. If you'll give them a round of applause, please. Next, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Aaron Henson and staff at TechStream with our programs. They do an awesome job every year. Clay Middleton and staff at Image2See, they take our pictures for the programs these kids will have. Coaches will shoot you their headshots and their team shots sometime next week. BSN Sports sponsored the uniforms, did a great job with that. East Bay helped sponsor our swag bags and some of the gear we have in there. The Krennic family and staff at All Out Graphics sponsor these player shirts. And then Derek Busick and team at Vype streaming. Ladies, if y'all will stand up. They will be streaming today's event for anybody that wants to view online. And then lastly, well, no, I got two more. Coaches, our coaching staff for the 2023 All-Star Game. We got the blue team coaching staff. Sorry. Blue team, Barbara Seals coaching staff, Coach Brian Harris, the head coach, and assistant coach Katie Cossey. And then for our white team, we have from Pearland, the head coach, Jeray Adams, and assisting her today is Lakeisha Dickerson from Fort Bend, Austin. And then lastly, I'd like to introduce the board here that works really hard all year long to try to put great events for our kids and our coaches together. So first up, I'm going to introduce our Vice President, Michael Prejean from Klein Oak. Our treasurer, Michelle Trotter, she's at Georgia Ranch High School. Our secretary, Jennifer Salazar, Pasadena Memorial. We added two new members to the staff this year and have really just taken this to the next level with our social media and our communications team. We have Audrissa Harrison from Stratford, did a great job, and Rachel Flores of Jersey Village. Give them a big round of applause. Follow us at GHAGBA on Twitter and Instagram. We'll be doing lives, taking pictures of all today's events, and then follow us moving forward. And then I'm the president, Jennifer Alexander. I'm the head coach of Side Creek. So we thank you for being in attendance. And I'm going to hand the mic over to Leanna Davis, our MC for today's event.
How y'all doing? Good afternoon, everybody. All right, we are gonna get started by introducing our blue team first. We're so proud of all these girls again. If I say your baby's name wrong, charge it to my head and not my heart, okay? And then come tell me, because I would love to get it right. So yeah, we're gonna start with our blue manager. Am I talking too loud? Are we good? We good? Is it good volume for everybody? All right, perfect. Okay, our blue manager is going to be Maya White Love. She is being escorted by Quincy Hickey and Kendrick Booker, and her coach Kay from Nimitz High School. Our next blue manager is Sarah Gonzalez, being escorted by Shin and Doreen Gonzalez not being escorted by them. They're not here, sorry. And Coach Pierce. All right. All right, number 1 for the blue team, we have JC Denley. She's been escorted by Janelle and Joel Denley and Coach Ramona Locke from Westbrook High School. Next we have number 2, Janaya Thomas, being escorted by Coach Flores from Jersey Village High School. Next, number 3, Rakaya Gant, being escorted by Ebony Gant and Coach Williams from Spring High School. Next, we have number 4, Lainey Lyle, being escorted by Stephanie and Jay Lyle from Sidefair High School under Coach Robeek. Keep clapping, keep clapping. There we go. There we go. Number 5 on the blue team, Jackie Gyron, being escorted by Yvette Gyron and Coach Hartman from Dobie High School. Number 11 from the blue team, Delana Carter. Just kidding, put that one to the side. Number 12 from the blue team, Daniela Williams, being escorted by Kimberly Williams and Coach Collier from Cinco Ranch High School. Next we have number 14, Micah E. Agores, being escorted by Jimmy E. Agores and Coach Blair R. from Katie Taylor High School. All right, next we have Anaya Sanford, number 15, being escorted by Cliff and Bree Sanford and Coach Stewart from Langham Creek High School. Next, number 20, Amari Chambers, being escorted by Ritra and Broderick Chambers and Coach Jennifer Alexander from Side Creek High School. Next, number 21, Madison Clay, being escorted by Develle Clay and Coach Kyle from Bridgeland High School. Next we have Cameron Phillips, number 23, being escorted by Diane Wire and Coach Minshew from Shadow Creek High School. Next we have number 24, Hazara Baba, being escorted by Cameron Baba and Coach Azul from Pasadena Memorial High School. Next we have number 30, Jordan Ross, being escorted by Zakiah Ross from Summer Creek High School under Carlisa Dixon. And finally we have number 45, Michaela Evans, being escorted by Caitlin Cossey from Westside High School under Coach Gillespie. Let's give it up for our blue team! All right, white team. We are gonna start with our manager, Claudia Nunez. She's being escorted by Coach Jennifer Alexander. All right. Our second manager is Elizabeth Valentino, being escorted by John and Dana Valentino. All right. Okay, number 1 for the white team, Chelsea Singleton, being escorted by her mom and brother Cody and Charlotta Singleton, and her coach Megan Daniel from Cypress Ranch High School. Next, we have number 2, Olivia Shook, and number 20, Sejana Anderson, being escorted by Michelle Bass and being announced by their coach, Leanna Davis from Cypress Ridge High School. Let me go get my picture. I'm back. All right, next we have number 3, Kiki Merchant, being escorted by Fallon Reddick and Kiki Merchant from Westville High School under Coach Jackson. All right, number 4 for the white team, Aubrielle Brissett, being escorted by Brandon Stiggers from Hastings High School. Next we have number 11, Macy Spencer, being escorted by Pamela Singmaster and Coach Ray from Tompkins High School. Next we have number 12, Nia Reed, being escorted by Nikki and Chuck. Jasmine Brewster is her coach from Hightower High School. Next we have number 14, Felicia Dyke, being escorted by Andrea Tupel and her coach, Lakeisha Dickerson from Fort Bend, Austin High School. Next we have number 15, Jada Thompson, being escorted by Rashonda and Coach Lee from Klein Collins High School. Next we have number 21, Lauren Stevens, being escorted by Leah Andrew and Emily Stevens and Coach Strada from George Ranch High School. Next we have number 23, Shay Morgan, being escorted by Julia and Jerry Morgan from North Shore Senior High under Coach Campbell, also escorting her. Next we have number 24, Lyric Barr, being escorted by Melvin and Celabar. Also Coach Moffer from Katy High School. Next we have number 30, Kalani Lindsay, being escorted by Coach Scott Myers and Corinne Williams from Foster High School. And lastly, we have Brianna Bontello, number 45, being escorted by Mary Lou Bontello and Coach Flevin from Cy Woods High School. Let's give it up for everybody on both teams. some noise. 5-minute warm-up. Let's get ready. 5-minute warm-ups, both teams. Layup line, shooting, dunking, whatever y'all got. Let's do it. Let's do it. DJ, turn the music up.
And that will conclude our pregame introductions here at the Greater Houston Area Girls Basketball Association All-Star Game. There's going to be a 5-minute warm-up as the blue team versus the white team will go head-to-head. On the blue team, we can expect to see Denley, number 1 Thomas, number 2 Grant, number 3 4 Lyle, 5 Giron, 11 Carter, 12 Williams, 14 Elgores, 15 Sanford, 20 Chambers, 21 Clay, 23 Phillips, 24 Baba, and 30 Ross. That is your blue team here this afternoon. As the white team, number 1, that will be Singleton, number 2 Shook, 3 Merchant, 4 Grissett, 5 Evans, 11 Spencer, 12 Reed, 14 Ike, 15 Thompson, 20 Anderson, 21 Stevens, 23 Morgan, 24 Barr, 30 Lindsay, and number 45 Botella. 5 minutes until things get underway here at the University of St. Thomas All-Star Basketball Game. Action to come soon.
If you are a coach and one of your athletes is playing this game, you can go right over there to my left, your right, to pick up a program. Right over there, Coach Dowd is over there, Ms. Carroll's over there, they have the program. If you are a coach of a player for this game, you can pick the programs up right over there in the corner.
As warm-ups have come to a conclusion, we'll get started here shortly with the All-Star game.
Because we're announcing starters. Don't mind me, I'll tell y'all anyway. Number 1, JC Dinley. Number 3, Rakaya Gant. Number 5, Jackie Gyron. Number 30, Jordan Ross. And number 15, Anaya Stanford. Starting for the white team. Number 1, Chelsea Singleton. Number 3, Kiera Merchant. Number 11, Macy Spencer. Number 14, Kalichi Guy. And number 30, Kalani Lindsay.
As we have our starting lineup there, Carter, Dinley, Grant, Guerin, and Ross for the blue team. As get started here. Wow, Agores, Baba, Guerin, and Dinley. Get started here. And the first tip-off will go to the white team here. Dishes it out to Lindsay. Lindsay forcing the bucket very early. And that's 2 off the wrap here as we have a turnover on the white side. Inbound here from Singleton. She'll pass it to Merchant. Merchant with the force. She'll bounce off the glass. It's a rebound. Anyone to claim. White's all over the rebound thus far. Loose ball, but Lindsay's able to maintain. She sends it over to teammate Spencer. Spencer dishes it back out to Lindsay. Lindsay inside the arc. Bouncing off the rim. It's going to be rebounded and controlled by Ross. So blue team trying to get some offense running here. That's Guerin beyond the arc. She misses everything, but it's going to be rebounded back in. Pushed with the assist and back into Ross. So blue team get a save here. Dive right into the lane. It's pushed out. Floated in and out by Gant. Rebounded. Last touch by the white. And it's going in the opposite direction.
All right, let's go. Blue ball. Let's go.
So blue ball here. Inbound coming from Guerin. She's looking for an outlet. Bounce passes it in to Ross. Ross jammed up. Getting touched there by Merchant. And they'll call a jump ball here. In high school, jump ball, just switch of possession. But this one will be in favor of the white team. So as we wait for an inbound. Actually, they're going to reverse that. It's going to be blue ball here. So had a correction. Inbound from the baseline. That's Guerin out. She'll send it out. Long pass to Dinley. Dinley, she'll take the right side, right down the lane. Nice dish pass to Gant. And an easy bucket there. As things are going in the other way. That point went to Dinley. That's her first 2 points. A pull back, pull up, bounce off the rim to fight for the rebound. Tapped outbound. Ross tried to get a hand on it. And it'll be white ball. Inbound to come. As we'll have a slow dribble as teammates get set. It's interesting to watch this play happen. These players played against each other all year long. Pulling from distance, that's Chelsea. And make it good for Singleton. Her first 3 of the game. Dinley in between the legs. She's trying to maintain. Locked on the that's Merchant meeting her there. It's passed out to Guerin. Guerin passes it back out to Dinley. Dinley inside this time. No help from the rim. And a slight pivot out from Knight. But it's going to be Spencer. She'll dish it outbound to Merchant. Merchant with the spin move. But couldn't finish. Man, We're going to see some great basketball here at the All-Star matchup here this afternoon.
Run three.
So Spencer, she'll inbound it to Merchant. Westfield point guard. It's going to be Singleton. She'll decide to pull up. In and out it went. But a rebound, getting the board there. That's Lindsay on the right side dribble. She's double teamed, met by Ross, and it's going to be a left ball to Dinley. Dinley with the low bounce pass intended for Sanford, but it's going to be blocked by Dyke. What a play. The power is definitely there. Pushed up quickly by Lindsay from Foster, and a good 2 points for her. Nice inbound. It's attempt by Dinley. Dinley shooting.
Push. She said push.
Don't want to let it go.
It's a bucket.
It's pushed outbound to Merchant. Merchant lined it up, but not quite. It's going to be rebounded by Sanford. Sanford trying to navigate against the defense. Sends it out to Dinley. Dinley looking for an outlet. She finds Ross right at the top of the key. And it's going to be a fight for the loose ball, but it looks like Lindsay will get there first. Slight dribble there from Merchant. Merchant finds herself on the ground. Gant coming around with that one. Players not really trying to be overly physical here, as it is an all-star game. Getting a touch on it, and that was Singleton. But it's going to be rebound. A quick turnover by Guerin. A nice hesitation. Pulls up Sanford. Bounce off of the rim, but not quite. Rebounded to Spencer. Spencer navigating around. She'll go down the lane, but it's going to be a foul there on Gant, and that'll be our first foul of the afternoon. So 2 shots for 11 as she goes to the line. Here, as you're watching the All-Star game here, the best in Houston battling it out here this afternoon. So she'll shoot for one more.
1 out of 2. Blue pushes down the court.
So she makes both there.
We got the post up, 30 on 30.
It's pushed out, nice pass, but it's going to be intercepted there. Michaeletti, a nice steal there, trying to capitalize, but not a quite. It's going to be pushed down by Merchant. Merchant missing everything. It's a fight for the rebound players. Same team, that's Dinley. She'll try to go around the defender, but just not quite for her. So it's pushed forward. That's going to be Spencer 2-on-1. A behind the back pass to Singleton. What a duo, Spencer to Singleton. My goodness. That is an easy walking bucket. Ooh, nice move there.
JC with a clean backdoor cut assist from Jackie.
That was JC.
Ooh,
Dinley with the 2.
2 shots coming up. 2 shots for Felicia coming up. We got subs. Got subs at the table. 2 shots, y'all. 2 shots.
As we'll have 2 shots to come. As we'll have some quick substitutions, full court substitutions. We'll give you that lineup here shortly.
We got 1 for the shooter.
As for the blue team, you'll have Thomas, Sanford, Phillips, Williams, and Chambers check in. And for the white team, you'll have Sanford, Carter, Williams, Ross, and Chambers check into this small game.
Number 20,
So she'll miss both there.
Denia pushing in transition with the kick.
Pushed out, missing everything there. We're trying to get things warmed up. That's Williams. Jammed up. That's Olivia Shook. Here she's fighting for it, but she's going to be gripped for everything by Phillips. And Phillips takes the easy approach. It's a fight for it. Another steal attempt by Phillips, but they'll take it for her first foul of the ball game.
White ball. Run y'all.
It'll be white ball to come as we'll have a quick substitution.
Run y'all baseline play, White.
And so waiting for inbound. That's Shook on the baseline. She'll find teammate Morgan. Morgan, she'll take the jumper, and it rolls right off of the rim, but it's going to be rebounded by Stevens, and Stevens getting them on board here.
Danielle Williams bring the ball up the court. We got a post up. Beat the beat. Beat the beat. Go to work. Go to work. Oh.
So we'll have the call reversed there.
But, you know, I'm just talking like.
As we'll have things go in the opposite way. That's going to be Shook.
Number 2, Olivia Shook bringing the ball down.
Shook, she'll pull up from a distance, keeping the range. It bounces off of the rim here, and it's going to be rebounded. Great board there by Chambers. She'll passes it over. It's in the hand of Gant. Gant, easy bucket for her.
The mid-range game is insane.
A loose ball, but they'll call a foul. Foul's going to be called on Williams. It's her first foul of the ball game. Shook will go outbound. Actually, the reverse. Shook maintaining the offense here.
All right, White, what we
She's
got?
looking for an outlet. She'll take the push off. Sends it over to teammate Stevens. Stevens pulls up. It bounces right off of the ground into the chest of Morgan. Morgan forces it up. Not quite. A bounce to the board, but not quite. And it's going to be rebounding blue ball.
It's all right, White. One up will drop.
Lyle.
Lyle
She'll
with
passes
the-
it to Thomas. Thomas showing some quick speed. Trying to navigate. She's triple teamed there. Dishes it out to teammate Chambers. Chambers rolls right off of the corner. Phillips with the rebound. And it's good.
Cameron Phillips with the finish.
Phillips make that 4 points for her. As a dish back on Shook. Shook. They're all over her here. It's in the hands of Morgan. Morgan looking for an outlet. She'll bounce pass inside to Stevens. Stevens, she'll find it on the opposite side of the court to Bear. Grissett, she'll reset. Since the Stevens is going to be bounced outbound. Last touch by Blue. White ball. 12-2 right now as Blue is leading this matchup. Shook. She'll take that. It's going to be ripped and stolen there. That's Reed. Reed, she'll take her all the way. Bounced too far off the bounce board. But there she is. That's Phillips.
12-12. Tie.
Phillips with 6 here. Early on. Passed out to Shook. Shook pulls up. She'll take it line. Nothing but net for Shook. And we know once she gets hot, she's hot. So in the control, that's Thomas. Thomas looking for Lyle. Lyle, she'll bounce past it right back to Thomas. Thomas takes the range. Not quite to fight for the rebound, but Morgan with the board. She's able to do it as a loose ball goes outbound. They'll rule that one last touch by Blue. White ball. Grissett, she'll inbound it to Shook. Shook, not contested, but from behind they'll take the block. That's near Reed all over that one. Reed, high tower guard, really applying some pressure here to Shook. So we'll have an inbound pass to Morgan. Morgan takes the approach. Clear it all. Morgan, North Shore guard. Here as we'll have Thomas navigating down the court. She's a loose ball, but Phillips comes out with that one. She'll take the 1-2. It's Morgan there, but she'll go to the line after that foul. That foul comes from Reed. So 2 shots to come from Morgan. Here's the scoreboard reads 17-12. 5-point advantage, blue team over white. As we have 1:20 remaining here in the first. She makes the first. The second is good, so she'll go 2 for 2 at the line.
2 out of 2 from the free throw line.
There as Thomas navigating the offense, keeping his blue team in it here. She'll pass it out to teammate Lyle. Lyle, side fair guard. She'll dish it inside there, finishing strong. That's Phillips. Foul's going to be called on Grissett. So Phillips will shoot for 2, misses the first. And she is good for the second. So she'll go 1 for 2 at the line. It's going to be a quick turnaround for Grissett. Grissett really showing some speed here. She'll find the outlet. Navigating, that's Bear. Bear doing it all there. Nice bucket for her here early on. It's dished out. Tipped but in red. Morgan, great awareness by North Shore. It's quick for Bear. Bear, she'll take the approach. And back-to-back buckets for her. Navigated there. That's Thomas. Thomas, she finds a long bounce past it over to Williams. Williams splitting the lane and an easy bucket for her.
Danielle said she's too little.
Grissett passes it on to Bear. Bear takes the approach, misses everything. Covers the mouth after that one. Players having fun here on the court, really just showcasing talent and what this season was all about here. As we'll have Thomas, she may take it for herself. Bounce right, but not quite. It's going to be a quick release from Grissett. Too high, as that will conclude the first quarter, 23-15. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back momentarily. Pushes it out. That's Spencer. Spencer beyond the arc. Missing everything. Floats right to the hands of Phillips. Phillips with a quick pass there to Thomas. Thomas didn't lead back into the game. Back to Thomas. Thomas missing everything here. This is the second quarter. Blue team, Lau, Agores, Bamba, Giron, and Dinley. And then we'll have Sanford, Carter, Williams, Ross, and Chambers. So it's going to be a slow dribble there by Spencer. She finds Anderson. Anderson, she dishes it out to Reed. Reed trying to cut into the court. Passes it out to Spencer. Spencer crossing everything. Nice passes we see from her. Bounces the fight for the rebound. Ladies pulling out all the tricks here on court. This is blue ball now. That's Dinley.
Number 1, J.C. Dinley, coming down the court with blue.
Dinley
From number 24.
showing some handles, but it's a loose ball and a race to it. But Thomas will get there first from blue. Last touch by White, so it's not going to be a turnover. Thomas, she'll sling the dribble out to the corner here. Send it out to Dinley. Dinley, she's going to fight for it. Too hard of a pass. Shot clock violation.
In case you didn't know.
Looks like the ladies didn't know the shot clock was on, but the shot clock definitely is active here at this ball game. So we'll have a turnover there. White possession now, as that's going to be Reed meeting us on the sideline, sending it over to Spencer. Spencer showing out some great pass game here. We've seen some no-look passes and behind the back passes here. She calls for a screen by Botello, but she's unable to finish, looking for the foul. But it's going to be a quick dribble there from Elgores. She'll send it out to Thomas. Thomas to Denley. Denley beyond the arc, gets a touch on it. Anderson trying to reach forward, but it's going to be controlled by Baba. Baba looking for an outlet, finding Thomas. Thomas Denley swings out to Elgores, just barely nipping the rim there. It's a fight forward, but Anderson comes out on top. Anderson trying to protect the ball. It's just 2-on-2. Passes the ball across to Williams. Williams shows hesitation, but a little too soft on that one. And after a trip there, we'll have a foul.
Hey, some of y'all got some range out there. I need y'all to pull that.
So it'll be a blue possession after that foul. After Denley now takes the slow dribble. Bounce passes it inward. That's to Phillips. Phillips, she'll get the foul there on Spencer. So we'll have a foul as Morgan goes to the free throw line. The energy is well in the live here. Fans all in the stand. And, I mean, the commentator of this event, she has definitely been an entertainment factor of this event. As we'll have a quick rebound there by Thompson. Passes out to Anderson. Anderson, she'll take the left side approach, and she hooks it, and it's good. Sajana Anderson of Cy Ridge, point guard. Showing out here is Thompson. It's going to be swatted down there by Reed. Anderson comes back on top. Anderson really catching some momentum. She sees a player near to Thompson. Thompson, too much power on that one. It's going to be rebounded. That's O'Goris. Goris takes the right of dribble, sends it out to Thomas. Thomas really trying to navigate. She's going to be pushed out there by Spencer. Spencer, hard body there. Doesn't like that call at all. But the ball will go to the baseline here as we'll have an inbound to come. Elgoris there. Pushed out. That's Morgan, commentator, calling for plays on the court here. It's hard to be a spectator, especially in this position, when you're just rooting for everybody on court here. As we'll have Spencer. Spencer, she's getting some hyped up. She takes a tumble there. This player's ensuring she's okay. As we're at the All-Star game, all tricks being pulled out the bag here tonight. As we'll have Botello. She sends it out to Anderson. Spencer, she pulls up. Not quite. Thomas met into traffic there. That was attempted pass for Denley. Denley sends it to teammate Thompson, the duo. Thomas really navigating some no-look passes. Denley looking forward. She'll draw back. Sends it out to Bara. Not quite. Commentator just calling for shots. And Denley, she'll take it. Just missing it, but I think that one got a little touch there by Thompson. But Stevens, here she runs right into a brick wall there. It's going to be there. She'll take the raindrop approach, but not quite. Rebounded to blue. It's going to be sent down to Denley. She asking for a dunk there. With Denley, she'll solidify the basket. It's sent to Macy Spencer. She'll long bounce pass it there to Botello. Botello turn around, but not quite.
23, Cameron Phillips with the board.
No look bounce pass. That's Denley. Denley getting swatted down there by Botello. Botello with the walk-off after the block. As we'll have some quick substitutions here for both white and blue teams.
Y'all give it up for these girls. Let's go! I think that's like a selection of 5.4 and 5 minutes so far.
Quick substitutions. The ladies getting right active here. That's Sanford. Sanford bounce pass out to Giron. Giron, she'll take the spin move there. A fake by Ross. Ross sends it right back to Giron. And we'll have a shot clock violation. So white team shutting it down here from all aspects on the blue team, and we'll have a turnover. So it's going to be Singleton. Singleton looking for it, navigating around the defense of Giron. She'll pull up, but not quite. It's a loose ball to gain, but it's going to be claimed by Lindsay. Lindsay, she'll take the inside dribble, spin move, but right into the hands of Ross. Ross keeping those hands straight up. Awesome defensive move we just saw there. Well, they're going to actually call the foul there on Ross. I thought it was clean, but Lindsay will go to the line to shoot here. She makes the first.
Lindsay knocks down the first one. Play this, ladies, play this.
Bouncing off, so she'll go 1 for 1. And that's going to be Gant showing some speed, trying to go behind the boys board there. Ross with the pound dribble, fighting for that possession. And she'll go to the line after that foul from Merchant. So Ross, she will go to the free throw line. And she misses the first. Nice dribble. Ross, she'll do the second. So we'll have an inbound to Singleton. Full court press here at the All-Star game, as just mentioned by the commentator. And then we'll have Singleton pull up, cross, and it goes in and out. Man, this rim has been unforgiving. She'll try to shoot for it to draw a foul, but it's going to be real clean. That's Gant. She'll dish it out to Gion. Shot from deep, but not quite. It's going to be a nice dribble from Chambers. Chambers draws the contact. So Chambers will go to the line to shoot for 2 here. And misses the first. Shoots to the second, and it's good. We'll have Merchant on the baseline, intended for Singleton, but Singleton's going to be full press guarded there. Barr comes up to assist, but Merchant, she'll take it all the way, try to, but not quite. Last touch to by blue, so White's ball. Commentator really instigating on the game here. Tap down, great awareness by blue, and it'll be a turnover. Bounce pass to Giron. Giron, she'll take the right-sided dribble, and they'll call a carry there. So things will go in the opposite direction. White's ball, inbounds to Singleton. Singleton heavily guarded here, full court, but really giving it the energy here. Singleton, she'll call for the screen. She'll pull up. Almost, but not quite. Singleton back into it. Merchant. Merchant rolling right over the rim there. Blue comes out on top there. That's going to be Sanford.
She's running. White ball.
Last touch by Blue, and it's going to be White possession. Chelsea Singleton of Cy Ranch in possession here. She'll pull up from the arc. Not quite, bouncing off.
White gets their own rebound.
Into Barr, back to Singleton. Singleton, she'll take a dribble inside.
Midi.
Takes a fadeaway, but not quite.
Blue with the board, Amari.
Sanford.
In transition.
She finds Ross on transition, but she's gonna draw the foul. And Ross will go to the line. Ross really showing some power of Summer Creek. Bringing in the energy here in this afternoon. Ross, first is good. So Ross will go 2 for 2 at the line. 26-22. Blue team still leading. 3 minutes remaining to the half. So Singleton taking the dribble. Singleton fighting for it, but not quite. Kiara Merchant with the board from Westfield. And just like that, an easy bucket for White. It's going to be a fight, a float down to the lane, bounce, a good fight for the rebound. Ross grabs it, trying to fight for it, but she's unable to do that. It's going to be Galetti with the bounce pass to Singleton. Singleton, but not quite. And it's sent to Ross. So Singleton will go to the line here. And he's good for one. So Singleton will go 2 for 2, extending the White team's lead. 8-point advantage. Blue team really trying to stay up in the ball game here. As we'll have Sanford bounce past into Gant. Gant fighting for it, but it's going to roll right out of bounds. Blue ball. From the baseline, Blue inbound to come. They find Huron. She'll shoot it, but not quite, almost. As we'll have slow dribble up. And by Lindsay, she'll take it all the way. Fighting through the defender, but Ross is just there to meet her. Duo, Ross and Chambers on that one. But it's going to be blocked by Merchant. Merchant very aware and claims it. Passes it out to Singleton. Singleton says she's out the room. And swish it goes. Ross to Singleton. And nothing but net. 33-22. White team just getting started, it seems like. Blue team with the journey. Anaya with the quick response there for the blue team with Merchant in her face. So I think this matchup could get quite interesting here. As we'll have Merchant, but it's going to be stolen there by Huron. She'll float it in a quick basket for the Blue. Blue really turned up the energy here in the last minute of the halftime. Pulls up to Barr. Barr to Singleton. But Singleton, she pulls up her dribble, sends it out to Barr. Barr just a bit short there. Still time on the clock. It's a loose ball, and it's going to be a turnover. Singleton. Take the bounce pass to Merchant. 45 seconds remaining on the clock here. Merchant, she'll take the slow dribble, but she'll pull up for it. Not quite. Rolls right off it, but it's going to be grabbed there by Gant. Gant fighting through this full court press. It's a loose ball, but they still coming on top. Gant Takes the dribble, but it's going to be a reaching foul there by Singleton. And Gant will go to the line here with 25 seconds on clock.
That's 7. We are 1 and 1. 1 and 1.
So 1 and 1. Merch will go to the line.
1 and 1. Play the pitch.
Excuse me, Gant will go to the line. And it goes in and out. Rebounded there by Lindsay. Lindsay taking it to Merchant. Merchant, she'll climb forward, dishes it out to Barr. Barr, and it's clean.
Number 24, Larry Barr with the 3 from the corner. Barr! A push. Again. 1 and 1.
So a push again as we're in the bonus. So everything goes to the line from here as we have 4 seconds remaining in the first half. So that's gonna be Guerin. She misses everything. Barr with the arm sling, but not quite, as that will conclude the first half. 36-27 as we go into halftime here at the 2023 Greater Houston Area Basketball Association All-Star Game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back for some exciting basketball to come.
People head out to the concession stand, make the restroom, but we have several awards to give out from the Greater Houston Area Girls Basketball Association. This money is raised from our coaches' memberships. We host a shootout in the fall where we have 46 teams compete in a shootout, pregame, and all those funds. Everything we do all year goes back to the kids. So we have a total of 7 scholarships that we give out. We have 5 today for the kids present, so we're going to give those out for the scholarship. So if you are a scholarship recipient, will you please come down? If you are a scholarship recipient. Scholarship tonight, or today, that we're going to give out is the Roger Glosson Scholarship. This recipient submitted, this is our biggest scholarship for $1,000. It'll go towards their secondary education. And that winner is Jacayla Cheeves from Stratford High School. Congratulations, Jacayla. Congratulations, Jacayla. That's probably the most involved entry. They've got to get lots of recommendations, lots of community service requirements, along with an essay. So she put in the work, and we're really thankful that she did, and congratulations, Jacayla. Our next scholarship is the Essay Scholarship. Our winner for the Essay Scholarship is Lauren Stevens from George Ranch High School. Congratulations, Lauren, and that one's in the sum of $500. Our next scholarship winner, Manager Scholarship. They submit an essay stating their impact of what they did as a manager in their 4 years in High School, and the winner of the Manager Scholarship for 2023 is Elizabeth Valentino from Foster High School. Congratulations, Elizabeth, and she's a Manager All-Star. Our next scholarship, this gentleman helped with the organization for years and years. He was a referee, a very beloved referee by not only the fellow referees, but fans and coaches alike. This is the Terry Gibson Scholarship, and the recipient of the Terry Gibson Scholarship this year in the sum of $500 is Heaven D. Davis from Morton Ranch High School. Congratulations, Heaven. Get that to you. Our next scholarship, the Trisha Mize Scholarship. This coach was a member of our organization for years. Her motto was to finish unforgettable. She had a courageous battle with cancer that she fought courageously. And the scholarship recipient of this scholarship is Brenasia Brazelton from North Shore High School. Congratulations, Brazelton. Congratulations, Renasia. Our final scholarship for this evening, we added this one this year. Within the past 2 years, we've been able to add 2 scholarships just from the funds we pulled in from the shootout, the membership being driven. So this scholarship, Melissa Fields founded this organization over 20 years ago. And really it was just to highlight these young ladies in the Houston area, not only their talents, but who they are as people. So we created the Founders Scholarship in honor of Melissa. And the winner of the Founders Scholarship this year is Samaya Nelson from Katy High School. Congratulations, Samaya. All right, and last two, we have some awards to give to our All-Star coaches, just as a thank you. Just as a thank you for giving up their time. Not only that, the successes they've had this season, we would like to first recognize the blue team coach, Coach Brian Harris. And thank you to our white team, All-Star coach, made it to the state tournament this year, Jure Adams from Fairland High School. Thank you, Coach Adams. We're going to give you guys a little bit of time to warm up, put a couple minutes on the clock. At the end of the night, we will choose an all-star. We've got an awesome trophy here for the all-star of the game. So, second half, time to show out.
crowd participation second half. You know what I'm saying? We're proud of everybody out here. They all want to go flourish the next level of whatever they do, basketball or not. And they need your energy. I don't know what y'all folks told y'all at halftime, but we want to see dunks and low threes.
And we're back for second half action here as the scoreboard reads 36-27 in favor of the blue squad. Commentator has asked for experienced participation from the fans as top to bottom. Fans, parents, coaches, teammates. Feel the stands here at the Greater Houston Area Basketball Association All-Star Matchup.
Everybody, baby.
And an easy bucket for Denley. And we're back.
Second half is starting off great.
And it's passed out. Dished out there to Morgan. Morgan ties a floater, but it's bounced down to Lyle. Lyle keeping the injury to Denley. Denley with the easy pass there in Morgan as things are erupting here in the second half. I think it's a fame to claim here. That's Shook trying to pull up, but there's going to be an all-star award here at the end of the matchup, as that's going to be Morgan. Morgan fighting forward, but it's going to be a foul there by Phillips.
Play Morgan, 2-2.
And the first basket is good. That's going to be 1-1 there for Morgan. Rebounded downward. Out to the side. A nice spin move there by Williams. And she'll keep it clean there. I think these ladies just needed a quick break there because the energy has been welling alive. That's Merchant trying to find her way. She'll shift it out to Morgan. Morgan attacks the rim, but not quite. Fights for a rebound and a push behind the back. They'll call the foul. 37-33. Blue still on top, but White really fighting back here in the second. Dinley keeping the energy. She'll float it over to Phillips. Phillips fights forward, but not quite. Shook takes it. She's met at half court. It's going to be turned over there, and Williams takes advantage. Layup attempt. It's going to be to Grissett. Grissett takes things into her own manner. Dishes it out to teammate Morgan from the corner. Not quite. Back to Morgan. It's bounced pass there. That's Spencer. Excuse me, that's Stevens. Fighting forward. Dinley sends it right back. She pulls up. 3 for Dinley. Really feeling it here. And now, just like that, Blue having the advantage. It's a fight forward. Loose forward. Blue comes out on top. And it's turned right back over. That's Morgan. A lot going on. Morgan grabs the N one as things roll right back into it. And the energy as exploding here at the All-Star game. 39-38. So they'll shoot here for 2. That's Morgan. Slowing the pace of the game. And she's good. Making it a 3-point, taking Team White to 40. Dinley, she's back in possession. She pulls up, this time inside the arc. It's going to be rebounded. That's Morgan, sends it to Shook. Shook trying to keep the handle. She'll take the float. Misses everything there. Dinley showing some one-on strength since the Phillips. Phillips with the finish. It's a 40-40 ball game. That's Blue getting back into this ball game. Grissett. Grissett takes the baseline, passes it out to Thompson. Thompson sealing the deal there. Sends it to Dinley. Nia Reed pulls out, but not quite. She's trying to fight for her rebound, but not quite. As things will turn over to White.
Keep shooting, Danielle. Keep shooting.
It's going to be Grissett to Shook. Shook will take the slow dribble. Here she's met with Dinley. Passes it out to Morgan. Morgan, she'll take the approach. Dinley showing it up, but she'll fight for it. A nice closeout. It's going to be sent to Lau. Lau there, but Shook tries to reach it, and Lau able to close the deal there. With the finish, Grissett from A-Leaf Hastings here. She'll take the approach, slight screen from Shook. Morgan, Shook, Grissett really working this arc here on the offensive side of things. Sends it to Shook. Shook, she'll try to pull back. Sends it right to Stevens. Stevens, she'll take the dribble. Takes his name. She'll draw the foul. Unable to close it, and she'll go to the line on that one.
Number 21, Lauren Stevens, at the line, shooting 2. Oh my gosh, on the baseline.
So they'll call a baseline there, not a shooting foul. It's going to be stolen. Blue possession here. As Phillips, she'll dish it out to Williams. Williams sends it out to Dinley. Dinley just outside the line, and it's clean. She's definitely feeling it here in the second half, and another three-pointer for her. Grissett. She's met by Lyle. It's going to be ran out. And look at that, just on time. Response by Thompson. She's been quiet, but she's been making some very pivotal moves here for the white team. Denley, she'll dish it out. Kicks to the corner to Elgores, but just not quite unable to get the rebound. Falls right to the chest of Shook. Shook here met by some defense by Phillips. Shook, she'll take the approach, just not quite. Shots not falling for her, but then it's going to be rebounding there by Thompson. Thompson, it's a loose ball. Everyone's watching it there. A fight forward, never giving up. That's Morgan. Dishes it to Grissett. And a quick basket for White, keeping them in this ball game here as we're at 4:45 minutes remaining. Denley, she finds the open lane. And this is just going to be back and forward here for the rest of the ball game as things are really turning up here. We'll have a quick timeout here called by White. 46-47, blue team leading the competition. Don't go anywhere. We'll have a brief break and be back momentarily.
30 seconds.
White, coach, start the clock. Remember, the concession stand open. Stay hydrated because it's a little hot in here. All right.
And we are back here for basketball. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And right now, blue team leading by a point. It's been back and forth here all second half. But we'll see who comes out on top of it. A switch of order here. That's Anderson. Sends it out to Spencer. Spencer with the jump shot. And it's good. Blue flows down. It's sent out to Baba. Baba trying to find it. She bounces it right off of the leg of Botello. And it's going to be blue ball here. As Thomas checking in from the baseline, sends it out to Ross. Ross jamming it here, but it's a loose ball into the hands of Anderson. Anderson should retreat here. Carry over, and it rolls right. It's a fight for the rebound. Same teammate, but they'll call a travel there. His teammates fight over the possession. Just doing what they do best here at the All-Star game. And that's going to be Gyron. She'll take the slow dribble. She's met by Spencer. It's kicked out to Sanford. Sanford pulls up. And it's nothing but net for her. She's been really efficient here tonight, but it's going to be a long pass out. That's Lindsay. She tries to hook it, but not quite over Ross. And it's going to be last touch by White. It's blue possession. Thomas sends it to Giron. Dribble at the top. She takes it slow. Nice dribble. Thomas. She's met by Reed. Pushed out. That's Ross. Ross a little too short. Anderson coming out with that one. Anderson showcasing some speed here. She'll send it over to Spencer. Spencer dishes it out to the side to Reed. Reed, flick of the wrist, but not quite. Anderson finds the rebound. Rolls it to Spencer. They'll catch the reset here. Spencer really hesitant. Trips over her feet on that one. Last touched by blue, so it's still white ball. Only 10 seconds remaining on shot clock.
White ball underneath.
But white ball.
Run the play, White. Run the play.
So this sends out to Lindsay. Lindsay to Botello. 5 seconds on the clock. Spencer, she decides to pull up. Bounces, sends to Ross. Ross bounces down to Baba. She's met, she hooks to the left, but teammates there to support her. Sanford misses it as well, and Anderson just being there. White takes a deep breath there. She'll send it over to Reed. Reed takes a dribble, pulls up. Not quite, but it's going to be rebounded there by Botel. Reed, she'll take the dribble. She picks up her dribble, and it's going to be stolen to hesitation by Thomas. Thomas should take the bounce pass, but it's going to be intercepted there by Reed, and it'll be blue possession. Blue still with the lead. 1 point advantage. As we'll have a baseline inbound since to Ross. That's Ross. Ross trying to control it. She'll keep things safe. Giron, it wasn't backcourt just yet, but they'll call the foul there on Lindsay.
Foul, number 30.
As things retreat, but it's still going to be blue possession here. Giron has pink eyebrows here. We love the uniqueness of the players, expressing their creativity and articulability along with their basketball ability, as a Ross really showing some strength here under the basket. Anderson, she's met by Sanford. She'll try to navigate it, duck her head through the lane, and Anderson finished strong on that one. Thomas floats down court. She'll draw back. She'll pull up beyond the arc, just missing it. Anderson comes out on with the rebound. She'll send it over to teammate Lindsay. Lindsay flicks it. Botello with the board. Spencer try to send it back up, but a little too short on that one. Catches some contact. Thomas comes out with that one. It's a one-on-one. Thomas and Reed. Keeps it clean. Thomas, bucket. Spencer,
50 seconds left in the quarter.
52 seconds on the clock. Spencer still able to come on top. She'll draw the contact here. Sends her to the ground. Seems to be okay. She'll go to the free throw to shoot. It's a three-point advantage right now. Blue has. See if she can close. And the first is good for Spencer. Second, just as good. So a nice dribble here from Sanford. She'll keep things slow. Sends it out to Baba. Baba keeps it clean. And an easy three for the blue team. Anderson trying to get across court. She's met by Sanford. Double team matched up. Sent to Reed. Reed sends it outward to Lindsay. Lindsay to Botello. Botello fights for it. She'll get the contact but unable to close. And she'll go to the line. So she'll shoot for two here. As we have 20.8 seconds on clock, in and out when that one goes. 4-point game. Blue team trying to get underway, but White fighting back here in the third. Botello of Cypress Woods. Ross fighting for that rebound. It's a 15-second. She's aware. She tries to go for it. Thomas pulls up right off of the rebound. Bounces high off the glass. And the crowd erupts on that basket. Anderson trying to give a response. Looking for an outlet, but no shot attempt gone up. And blue team will close out the third quarter 59-52. As great high energy competition we just saw here. I mean, back and forth all game. This is probably one of the best quarters here of the game, but I think fourth quarter is definitely going to bring the energy as we don't go anywhere, as we'll take a momentary break and be back shortly.
Last quarter, let's go! Oh yeah.
And we're back for the last 10 minutes of regulation here. Inbounded by Suge right to Singleton. Singleton to Denley. It's a nice matchup. It's on the ground. That's Singleton, a fight for it. Denley comes out on top. Denley in and out she goes. Fights for it in an N1. Denley. Commentator really keeping the energy going here. They'll rule that foul on floor, so I thought we were going to go get an N1, but they ruled that one foul on the floor. So we'll go to the baseline here. 52-59. No substitution. It's inbounded to Guerin. Guerin, she's met by Singleton. She finds an open, floats it right from the corner, and it's good. White team keeping the energy flowing, trying to stay into this ball game, but blue team really getting underway here in the last 9.5. Singleton, she decides to pull up just short of the 3, and it's going to be passed over to Williams. Williams, she navigates right around, finds herself on the ground here, and we'll have white ball. Singleton, Dinley, that matchup, they're really last touched by Singleton, and Dinley really turn it up on the defensive side of things here for the blue team. 61-52, 9 minutes remaining here in regulation. Things are really turning up. That's Gant under the basket, hitting the board, but they'll call a push foul by Bear. And I believe Gant will go to the line here to shoot for 2. First rolls right off of the rim there.
Number 3, Rikai Gant, one more time.
And the second is cleared.
1 out of 2.
So 10-point ball game. White really trying to get things underway. That's Shook. She's met by Reed. It's kicked right out of bounds. And Shook. She'll inbound. Shook inbounds to Singleton. Singleton met by defensive Dinley. Things really turning up in that duo matchup. Sent out. That's going to be Grissett. Sent to Bear. Bar. She'll pull up. Rolls right off of the rim. Dinley finds the board. Pushes it out, but intercepted in traffic by Thompson. Thompson to Shook. A high pass, but Shook's able to maintain. She's going to be met with a double team there. She's kept control. Singleton comes to assist. Singleton pulls up, and it's clear. Things are turning up. Dinley, she's going to be met by some defense there. Sent out to teammate Reed. Reed pulls up with the range on Shook, but not quite. As Barr, she's going to be tipped down. That's Dinley met with it, and they're able to maintain a turnover there from White. Giron trying to stay in it. She's going to be met by Grissett, And then quick 1-2 bucket from Chambers. So White really trying to slow the pace here as we're just under 8. Blue taking the advantage here. The 9-point advantage. That's Singleton. Met by Dinley. Barr trying to get the screen. She'll catch the range. But they'll rule Singleton with a push off on Dinley, sending things in the opposite direction. So we'll have a sideline inbound, some quick substitutions here. Reassignments to players. But it's going to be bounced in. Blue team really finding some control here in the fourth. That's Giron. It's rolled right into the basket. Giron with the 2. 11-point game. That's Grissett. Grissett pulls up just short of it, but a shot that you like. It's going to be reached behind. Dinley pulls up. Not quite. Tapped out of bounds by Blue. White possession. So Singleton will dribble things up here. Really trying to keep this team inside. She'll flick it out, and it's easy bucket from her. You got to guard her. Can't keep that room open. So Blue trying to give a response. Gant trying to find her way. They'll call a foul there on Barr. And we'll have 2 shots to come there. Online. That's Gant of Spring. Micaiah Gant. 5'11". She'll be at Hill College next year. Has the lengthy resume of honors. As White tries to respond here. Blue bringing up the clamps here. That's Reed trying to do her best, but she's met by Williams. Nia Reed doing a great job protecting the ball. She dishes it, bounce pass to Barr. Barr trying to get a high glass ball, trying to fight for it, but it'll be a jump ball to come. Oh, they'll call a travel call, actually, so it'll be Vype possession. Sends it out to Reed. Reed, she'll split the lane. It's packed down by Gant, sending things in the opposite direction. Denley, she'll call for it, dishes it down to Gant. Gant, bounce off the glass, easy basket for her. Then it's gonna push to Singleton. Singleton loses the dribble here, but she's able to maintain 11-point ball game as we approach 6 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Singleton, it's kicked off her foot, sent the other way to Denley. Denley, it's a one-on-one matchup. She'll bounce it, tries to bounce it off a teammate, and keeping it to blue possession. So blue inbound to come. A couple of substitutions on the white team. Denley with the inbound sends it out to Gant. Gant beyond the arc, just missing everything. Rebounded there by Kalechi of Fort Bend Austin. It's a lane pass to her, keeping her balance, showing some core strength there. She's able to draw some contact there by Denley, and she'll go to the line to shoot for two. She'll shoot for two here out the line. She makes the first of Stephen F. Austin. She will be at Tyler Junior College next year. So we'll have some quick substitutions on the court here for the blue team. Her favorite food is pasta, and her favorite car is a Tesla, and I think that's a good favorite to have. So she'll go 2 for 2 at the line as blue team really catching out. So that's going to be Denley trying to catch the behind the back pass. They'll rule the foul on Singleton. That matchup has been an energy booster here all game long, and a matchup I think everyone is excited to see. But Denley here, she's matched up here. Back with Singleton. She pulls up beyond the arc. Nothing but net. Denley really feeling it here this afternoon. Singleton trying to get the response. Looking for an outlet. Trying to protect the ball, but Denley just all over her here. Denley rips her clean here. Splits the lane. It's a block behind the pass there, but not quite. But I mean, JC Denley, got to talk about her. She'll be at Lamar University next year. Role model Skylar Diggs. So definitely a person to, she really mimics her game a lot now that I think about that. But a foul is going to be drawn here. That's Phillips. She'll go to the line and shoot for two. Cameron Phillips, she'll be at Hill College. Her role model, LeBron James. She'll go 2 for 2. Sure, James will be proud of that one. As White trying to fight back as it's a 14-ball game. Blue really getting ahead of themselves here as we're under 5 here in the fourth. It's cross dribble down. That's Merchant. Merchant, not quite. Denley trying to fight. She'll be able to protect here. She'll find the inbound pass in the transition to Agores. Agores passes it out to Williams. Williams beyond the arc from deep, but not quite. It's going to be rebounded into the hands of Singleton. Singleton pushed back, sent to Merchant. Merchant beyond the arc, bouncing off. Shots just not falling for Team White here. Beyond the arc there. But we'll have a timeout called here. Believe blue team calls that one. 74-60, 14-point ball game And we'll be back for the remaining 4 minutes of regulation.
Gotta love it.
And we're back in action. 4:19 on the clock, 14-point ball game. That's Dinley. Dinley takes it for herself. It's going to be rejected on court there. That double team there by Kalechi and her teammate, Merchant. So Dinley will go to the line there. I'm not sure which one they call the foul on that one. But blue team really just enjoying themselves even on that break. Break out for some line dance movements as Dinley good for the first. Dinley goes 2 for 2. She's definitely making her efforts be known for that all-star award is coming out the end of the game. But it's both multiple all-stars here on court tonight. And Spencer pulls up and nothing but net. Spencer. Macy Spencer of Tompkins. Really giving it their best here. It's going to be Williams. Williams tries to fight for the basket, but not quite. It's a board for the blue. A pump fake from Lyle, but she'll reset there. Sends Elgoris back to Lyle. Lyle, she'll try to find her way. It's a loose ball. Calls a foul on Anderson. And it'll be blue ball. Lainey Lyle. She'll be at Maine Maritime Academy. And her favorite car is also a Tesla. So Lyle will inbound. But it's going to be intercepted there by Merchant. One-on-one Dinley, but she'll make the quick basket on the flyway and get back onto defense. So it's going to be a beyond the arc, but too much power. Anderson comes with the rebound. Anderson, she finds Spencer. Spencer hooks it, makes it clean, but not quite. A little too short. Lyle comes up with the rebound on that one. Lyle, she's met by Morgan. She gets down but gets up. And they'll call a foul there on Morgan of North Shore. As we'll have a quick substitution for Lyle as Giron checks back into the ball game. Jackie Giron, she'll be at Weatherford College next year.
Let's go, give them some energy.
Multiple honors for her this season and on her career there for J. Frank Dobie. As the ball's back in her possession, players really having fun here. We're under 3 minutes. She pulls up from the distance, and it's good, high off the glass. I mean, she couldn't even believe that one. Anderson dishes it out to Spencer. Spencer with the response, but not quite. As it rolls right off of the rims, back into the hands of Giron to Dinley. Dinley with the underpass to Ross. Ross really showing some power under court. She really reminds me of Angel Reese. Same body physique and same aggressiveness under the basket. Ross, she will be at Pepperdine University next season. Person to watch, but look at this. White just really trying to get their shots up, but unable to do so. That's Phillips on the layup. And Blue just trying to close the deal, 81-65. That's Anderson with the dribble here for the white team. Taking some contact, meets the ground. As we're under 2 minutes here in the All-Star game. So Anderson will go to the line here to shoot for 2. Anderson, she'll be at Tyler Junior College, comes from Cypress Ridge High School. And she says if she could spend a day with one person, it would be Drake. Interesting, but a nice board there from Kalechi. Macy Spencer in and out. She's had some really good looks here. Bounce pass out to Morgan. Morgan takes the layup. Quick attempt. Blue back into possession. That's going to be Sanford. Sanford. She'll be at Concordia University, Texas on a basketball scholarship next year. Comes from Langham Creek. Easy basket from her. She's met to Anderson on the defense here. Anderson trying to fight through that contact, but not able to do that, and Sanford draws the contact. Anaya Sanford, many different honors. Each year, she's had a long list of honors, and now she is the new record holder, all-time career assist leader at Langham Creek with 415 assists. That's Anderson at the line. That's the District 17 6A defensive MVP, TGCA All-State, All-Star, and first team All-District. As time dwindles down there, Denley in possession here, dishes it out to teammate Phillips on that shot attempt. Passed out to Anderson. 50 seconds remaining. That's Morgan. And she'll clear it for 2. To 5, that's Huron. Takes the left side approach. She finds Denley. Denley beyond the arc. Just not quite seen that one out of line. Not quite in alignment. A double team matchup there. And it's going to be sent. Denley comes out on top. She floats it up for a quick 2-point. Double team on Anderson. Really had him jammed. But Morgan comes up as time is dwindling down here. That's Morgan. She'll take the basket for herself, and she does just that. Sanford with the dribble. Who will take the last basket? That's Huron with the last 3 seconds as time has dwindled down. 86-73. Blue team takes the icing on the cake here at the Greater Houston Area Basketball Association All-Star Game. What talent we saw here on the court. Ladies, just really outstanding season and year for them as they go on to their next steps in their journeys here at their respective colleges. And as we'll have some awards to come here to conclude the All-Star Game, so don't go anywhere as we'll be back for those honors.
Great job, ladies. Great job. We've got a special award to conclude tonight. We're going to award the 2023 MVP of the Greater Houston All-Star Game. The winner of the MVP is from the blue team. Number 1 from Westport High School, JC Good job, JC.
Okay, as soon as they're finished with their picture, the court will be open for parents.
So the All-Star MVP award goes to JC Denley of Beaumont Westbrook High School. She's joined by her parents here tonight. Her college, Lamar University, standing 5'6", favorite food, shrimp Alfredo, role model Skylar Diggs, and her mother. And if she could spend a day with one person, it would be her grandpa. Some days she would like to take a trip to Bahamas. Her favorite movie is Bolt, and her favorite car is Jeep Wrangler. In high school, her honors TABC District 21 6A All-State and All-Region team for year 2022 and 2023. District 21 6A MVP this basketball season. She completed over 2,000 points, McDonald All-American nominee, and also Newcomer of the Year back in 2019-2020 season. Her coach comments is that JC Denley is a coach's dream player. She is skillfully talented yet very humble and extremely hardworking. When JC entered school at Westbrook High School, the trajectory of our girls basketball program changed. Over a 4-year period, she has led the team from a 21-10 record as a freshman to a 32-5, which is a school record as a senior. Her record as a 4-year starter is 96-34, and she's been a top performer with multiple honors in their tough district year in and year out. Coach looks forward to seeing her play at Lamar University, as she's sure she will do great things there. Her total stats for the season, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and no blocks. That's JC Denley, your MVP for the Greater Houston Area Basketball Association All-Star Game. It's been a pleasure to call this event this afternoon. Talent all across court, as you can tune into their Twitter to get more information about this event. Until next time, Paige Lawrence checking out.